lot of people that ask me, hey Daniel, I want to make money, I want to become successful. How do I start? What do I do? And where do I begin? For those who don't know me, my name is Daniel. I run multiple YouTube automation channels and they all make me over 5 figures every single month, and also teach other people how to make an income off of YouTube and replace or double their office job with the help of evergreen YouTube, okay? I look at their life and then I go, hey look, listen, what are you doing on your day-to-day basis and what does your habits look like? And then they spit to me, I vape, I hang out with my friends, I go to the party on the weekends, I watch TV, and I look at them and I go like, bro, that is the reason why you're nowhere near where you want to be in life. Do you understand the sacrifices I had to make for myself to be able to get to this current position that I'm in? If you're following the path of 99% of people who have the results that you don't want to have, i.e. smoking, vaping, working in an office, and you're also following what exactly they're doing, how can you expect to get to the levels of Lamborghini, buying the dream car, having the best income source, multiple streams of income? How do you expect to get to those positions doing that? Insanity, what insanity is doing the same thing, but expecting different results. And so that's the biggest thing I see a lot of people struggling with. And they'd be like, they have big goals. I want to make 10K a month. I want to have 1 million subscribers, or I want to buy that car, but they're doing nothing actively to achieve it. Now, during this time of the season, there's this thing going on called the winter arc, okay? What that essentially means, if you don't know what that is a group of people, teenagers, young adults, and kids, shave their head and they try their best to lock in for the period of this winter, usually from October to then January. 4 months. Out of the 12 months of locking in, you think you're gonna make a change. You think this is gonna be everything that you're gonna have to accomplish, but you're also missing 8 months of previous work. If you want to get to your goals and you think you're gonna lock in, you're gonna shave your head and get a buzz cut and then make your life so much better, what happens then when February rolls around? Are you gonna continue, or are you just gonna stop? Oh, winter arc ended, that's my excuse to then I can party again. So what is it that you actually want? Do you want temporary fun? Party occasionally, just sometimes. Just vape sometimes. Or do you actually want to quit those permanently and get to your goals and results that no one else of the 99% have, because you're doing nothing else of the 99% don't do? Does that make sense? Because I myself never went to a party in my life ever. Not like birthday parties and kid parties, but actual full-grown people parties. I've never drank. I've never had a drop of nicotine. I don't watch TV or don't watch movies. The last time I went to a movie theater was probably COVID. And all I do is have an addiction towards building and creating online. Because I think that is what genuinely gives me the most fulfillment. And although there are days where I don't feel motivated, motivation itself, this is off topic, but motivation itself is an emotion. This is what I learned. Discipline itself is a skill set. When you master discipline, you will be able to do things that no one else can look at you and see you doing if you just have that mindset locked in. So going back to what I was going earlier, the act of discipline is ignoring the current feelings that you have right now and doing other things which you do not want to do to get an outcome in the future that is more valuable to you than how you feel at the present moment. And so looping all the way back to the beginning of the video, when everyone asks me, how do I make money? How do I start? Learn the skill of having discipline and ignore the emotion of motivation. Look at your habits and see what you are doing on a day-to-day basis. And if it is the 99% of the people who everyone else is doing, going to school, there's nothing wrong with school, but I'm just listing out traits. Going to school, vaping, partying, drinking, hanging out every weekend with your friends. And the most important thing is hanging out with the wrong friends can do you more damage than you potentially ever know, because you are the sum of your 5 closest friends. You only became a vapor because your friends taught you to get into vaping. I only became a millionaire and made so much money because I only talk to people who know how to make money. I only hang out with people who train in the gym and get their body as strong as possible. You have to hang out with the right friends. You have to look at your habits. You have to understand the winter arc is not a thing and it's a waste of time. You have to winter arc 24/7 to get to the results and the goals you want to be in. And it all starts with discipline. Nothing else can get you to where you want to be but yourself and your brain, which you use to decide what you do on a day-to-day basis. If that makes sense and you're ready to actually lock in this winter and forever, I want you to go onto my Instagram at YTADanny and DM me the letter W, and then I will show you how to replace your income and change your life with YouTube.